Less than P class equals data end equals 407, data start equals 88, greater than. So here's the big news that's making waves right now, especially in the world of clean energy and global trade. The United States has just made a bold move by imposing staggering tariffs. Some as high as less than strong data end equals 300 data start equals 290, greater than 3,521% less than, strong greater than on solar panel imports from 4 Southeast Asian countries. Less than strong data end equals 406 data start equals 361 greater than, Cambodia, Malaysia, Thailand and Vietnam. Less than, strong greater than. Less than P class equals data end equals 845 data start equals 409 greater than. Now this didn't just come out of nowhere. This is the result of a long-running investigation that started about a year ago, when major U.S. solar equipment manufacturers pushed the Biden administration to take a harder stance. Their claim that Chinese-backed companies were using Southeast Asian countries to dodge U.S. tariffs by dumping ultra-cheap solar products into the American market, essentially undercutting domestic producers. Less than P class equals data end equals 1320. Data start equals 847 greater than the U.S. Commerce Department took those claims seriously, and, after a thorough review, concluded that some of these companies were benefiting from unfair government subsidies and weren't cooperating with the investigation. The result? Tariffs that vary by company and country, with Cambodia being hit the hardest. One company there, for instance, is now facing a jaw-dropping less than strong data end equals 1238, data start equals 1,223, greater than 3,521% duty, less than, strong greater than. To put that in perspective, it's practically a ban on doing business in the U.S. Less than P class equals data end equals 1695, data start equals 1,322 greater than. Even big names in the solar industry weren't spared. Trina Solar, a major Chinese company producing in Thailand, got slapped with a less than strong data end equals 1469, data start equals 1,454 greater than 375% tariff less than, strong greater than. While Jinko Solar's operations in Malaysia fared better at just over, less than strong data end equals 1547. Data start equals 1,540, greater than 41% less than, strong greater than. No official response yet from these companies. But it's clear that this decision could seriously disrupt the global supply chain for solar panels. Less than P class equals data end equals 2022. Data start equals 1,697 greater than. From a U.S. manufacturing standpoint, this is being hailed as a huge win. The less than strong data end equals 1836. Data start equals 1,775, greater than American Alliance for Solar Manufacturing Trade Committee, less than, strong greater than, is calling it proof that Chinese firms have been cheating the system. Their goal all along was to level the playing field for American companies, and now, they believe they've got it. Less than P class equals data end equals 2346, start equals 2024 greater than. But, let's be real, there's another side to this story. These tariffs could spell less than strong data end equals 2121, data start equals 2,105 greater than higher costs less than, strong greater than for businesses and homeowners here in the U.S. who rely on affordable solar technology. It's a classic trade-off, protecting local industry versus keeping costs low for consumers and accelerating the clean energy transition. Less than P class equals data end equals 2669, data start equals 2,348, greater than. And this move isn't happening in a vacuum. It comes right on the heels of Chinese President less than strong data end equals 2456 data start equals 2,440 greater than Xi Jinping's less than strong greater than recent tour of the very same Southeast Asian countries now affected by the tariffs. That trip was all about strengthening ties and urging these nations to resist what he called unilateral bullying from the U.S. Less than P class equals data end equals 3041, data start equals 2,671 greater than. So what does this all mean? Well, the U.S. is clearly doubling down on its America First approach to trade. particularly in industries like solar energy that are seen as vital to the country's future. And while this might help U.S. manufacturers in the short term, it also risks deepening tensions with China and complicating relations with countries in Southeast Asia. Less than P class equals data end equals 3248. Data start equals 3043 greater than. Bottom line. This is a big move, with big consequences, and the full impact, both economic and geopolitical, is still unfolding. One thing's for sure though. The solar trade war just got a whole lot hotter. Stay subscribed for more videos.